A dire warning from the U.S. Postal Service that could affect tens of millions of voters. The post office telling most of the states that it cannot guarantee delivery of the expected crush of mail-in ballots in time for Election Day counting. It comes as Congress and the White House were at a stalemate over a coronavirus relief bill, which would include billions in funding for the post office. And as the president is seeking to cast doubt on mail-in ballots cast in the upcoming election. Weijia Jiang is traveling with the president, who is spending the weekend at his New Jersey golf club. Weijia, good morning.
Good morning, Jeff, and good morning to everybody. CBS News has learned that the Postal Service's Inspector General has launched an investigation into recent changes at post offices across the country made by the new Postmaster General, who is a Trump appointee. Democrats say the changes are part of a concerted effort to sabotage the election.
Talk business.
During a Friday night event at his Bedminster Golf Resort, President Trump asked a group of New York police officers for help insulting Democratic presidential candidate Joe Biden.
Who likes Slow Joe? Who likes Sleepy Joe?
The city's Police Benevolent Association, the largest union representing NYPD officers, endorsed the president's re-election campaign. Back in Washington, Democratic lawmakers are accusing Mr. Trump of trying to undermine the election by withholding emergency funding for the U.S. Postal Service in a coronavirus relief deal at a time when mail-in ballots are expected to increase tenfold in November due to the pandemic. President Trump insists without providing evidence that mail-in voting will lead to election fraud.
They can be forged. They can be captured. They can be taken.
But on Friday, President Trump said he would sign an agreement with mail-in voting money in exchange for Republican priorities.
Yeah, I would certainly do that, sure. I would do that.
In a rare interview, former President Barack Obama weighed in on the controversy.
What we've never seen before is a president say, I'm going to try to actively kneecap the Postal Service to encourage voting.
When I see problems, I work to solve them.
The Postal Service has sent letters to all 50 states and Washington, D.C., urging them to change their mail-in voting timelines and warning several of them that there's a significant risk that some ballots will not be returned by mail in time to be counted. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi continued pressing for more resources.
The removal of equipment within the postal offices and the rest is to undermine the Postal Service at a time when the Postal Service is needed now more than ever.
The National Association of Letter Carriers, which represents 300,000 retired and active Postal Service workers, has endorsed the Biden-Harris ticket. Joe Biden tweeted that vote by mail is safe and secure, pointing out that just this week, the president himself requested his mail-in ballot. Michelle?
Good. What's good for the goose? A lot of people saying that. Weijia, thank you so much.